Yo, look at this. VDL Season 2, Week 5. It is currently BLUESTONERS versus IMPOSTERS. BLUESTONERS have won every game except for that one against Bear Traps, but BLUESTONERS are still as confident as ever. As you can see over here, Trail. I don't know anything about Trail aside from the fact that he just really likes talking a lot, especially whenever an interview. He wants me especially, to interview this guy a lot. And then we got 24K Creed. He got MVP for an All-Star game one time, and then he never spiked well ever since then. We got Where Ya At Hit, also known as the Black Ninja, currently not in his Black Ninja outfit, but he had a 100. Oh, he's gone. Anyways, he had a 100% spiking rate in this season. One time, at one point, he was subbed on for 30 seconds, and the 2 sets that he got, he scored both of them. So that's where you get the 100% score rate from. And then you got a Kiro on BLUESTONERS. This guy is a menacing player. He used to be a great setter, and then against Bear Traps he got super washed, so now I think he's retired to spiker. And yeah, we got here Rexu Opa. I know him for his F serves. I think I've known him since like a while back, but he's a setter, but he's a 4.4 main now, so you never know what'll happen. And then over here we got Aqua Sayla. He's just dancing on the spot. Total nerd, isn't he? He's usually a setter, but I only saw him in Hirogami. And then over here we have Trail. I already talked about Trail. And then Fluid, another setter. The first main setter for BLUESTONERS. I think he's also the captain. Not sure. But aside from that, everyone looks like they're getting into position. And yeah, I didn't do any stats for what's it called? Oh, I still have time. There's no countdown yet. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Who should we talk? Oh, wait, never mind. The game's starting. I can't talk about anyone else anymore because I have to do this stupid game. And now M, the referee, struggling with tags right now. Can't seem to get the name down right. BLUESTONERS. I think it's just stoners. That's a bad word apparently. And yeah, we have Alex starting off with a bump serve. Nice receive there from Farlands. It's over receive though, and an over receive again. Jerome apes that ball straight down, but you guys, they managed to pick that up. And now, okay, you know what? This is honestly AIDS. Not doing this. I'm just gonna keep it like this. I wish I had a ball cam or something, but this ain't 4.4. Anyways, Imposters take the first point. Not really sure how, but whatever they did worked. Just gonna run across here. And never mind, the BLUESTONERS took the first point. Referee being a little sped, but that's Peace Boy for you. Alex going for his infamous F stop serve. Jedi with a great receive. Jerome with a nice set to Jedi 2. And man, that pocket set with a great spot from Jedi into the middle of the court. Now we got TBNR Lance. Joms, the referee, spawning for whatever reason. TBNR Lance, he's just going to go with a bump serve. A nice receive from the back row of BLUESTONERS. Akira with a nice semi, but nice one-touch from the blockers of Imposters. Great drop there from Akira, digging Mello's spike. An attempted pocket set there, but Akira just was not ready for it. And the spike doesn't go through. Imposters take another point. TBNR Lance going for another serve. He's going to aim down the middle. Aqua's there to pick it up. Fluid with a 13. A Korean Creed with a nice follow-up. Straight down, straight into the middle. TBNR Lance and the Noodle Lord just a little bit too slow on that. Now Akiro, he's just going to go with a V-serve. Farland's there with a nice receive. Jedi aping, but Akiro is there to pick it up. Fluid with a 15J to trail. Nish tries to dive for that ball, but to no avail. He's just a little too slow. Now, Kinu is here. I mean, not Kinu. Aki. Dive Aki. I mentioned earlier, this guy is a literal bot. But, yeah, he's a good player, and I guess, forgot which team he's on, though. Kiro, floater serve, Farlands with a nice receive, Jerome setting Jedi, luckily clipped the net, Creed covers, however it's over, Jerome just spikes that over receive all the way to the back of the court, nobody's there, and Imposters take another point. Now Jedi with his run-up serve, Alco getting it, Fluid setting Creed with a nasty run-up cut, and nobody can receive it. It just works all the time. And that's another point for BLUESTONERS. Now 24K Creed, he's going for a rush serve. Dev is there to pick that ball up. Jerome setting Dev with a semi, but unfortunately his mid is just a little bit too far out. Now we are in the perspective, 24K Creed, this man, he's going to go with a floater, chilling in the back right now. Fluid blocking the quick, but nice one touch there from Aki on Mello's receive. An 8 from Akiro too, Noodle moving in for whatever reason, and 24K Creed is serving again. Akiro just chilling around. Farlands with a nice receive. Jerome setting Dev, and Dev finally gets his mid across into the court and not out like the previous time. Jerome Storm, he's going to go for his really weird glide serve. It goes so short on that line. He's just going to float it though. Rest in peace all of his stamina. Fluid setting Trail. Trail had a nice gap, but unfortunately Noodle Lord and Dev leaned in. Noodle Lord himself gliding towards that spike, and they pack him. Jerome Storm going for another serve. This time it's the left side. Akiro picks the ball up. It's an over receive. Fluid catches Dev off guard and spikes that ball straight down. Fluid just going to go with a bump serve. He's Alex, the setter, expecting his teammates to get that over receive from Imposters, and a really unfortunate play by both the spikers, but by both teams. Now with 24 Creed, he's going to over-receive it again. 15 bump into the net, and Noodle, what a great play. Good quick. He's got some nice game sense. He already knows his teammate is going to 15 bump into the net, so he's already expecting that quick. Now Alex, he's going to go for a set to Trail, but TBNR frags. Oh, sorry, Lance. He does not manage to drop back in time. He's kind of shuffling when he's trying to do that, and doesn't manage to get it. Now Trail is serving. Good receive there from Farlands. Alex blocking the wrong guy. TBNR Lance, he scores that straight to the right corner. And now Imposters still having game tied. Dev with a nice serve. Akiro picking that up. Alex with a set to Aki. Nice one touch there from the blockers of Blue Imposters. A 15 bump into the net. Both Lance and Jedi went for it. Aimed at the same spot too. I forgot whose trail is which, but whichever one, they both had the same idea, both same spot, and they both would have scored. Now Trail, great receive. Alex, 15 bump into the net. Akiro trying to spike it, but Noodle gets a nice one touch. A set to Lance. Lance not making it there in time. The power was a little bit too fast, and just a little bit too slow on the uptake, not ready to spike that ball. Now Aki, he's going to serve. Jerome Storm, good receive. Lance going for it. Not really sure what the play was there. I think Lance was supposed to decoy, and Jedi would have stolen it from his side of the court. Unfortunately, I think Lance lagged, and Jedi probably got stomped. And BLUESTONERS now have the lead. Dive Aki, he is going to go with an F serve. However, he sends it long. Jerome Storm there with a great cover. A 15J to Jedi. Oh man, a one touch over the blockers. However, Dive Aki pre-dives it too early, and the ball, that one touch ball, just goes right over him. Now the Noodle Lord, he's just going to bump it over. Akiro, great receive. Decoy from Trail. It's an over receive, and Imposters pull the same. No, BLUESTONERS pull the same thing Imposters just did a few points ago. Oh no. Now Alex, he's just going to go with an F serve. Mello almost getting ankled there, but it's a really high receive. Jerome setting Lance. Lance with a great cut, but Akiro's there with a dig. Fluid setting Creed. Creed with a nice spot. However, Noodle doesn't even need to move to pick that up. Jedi with a great delay as usual right around Akiro's block. Alex just completely confused as to why he did not get that ball. And Jedi still a menace on the court as usual. Now Lance, he's just going to bump it. Trail with a great receive. Fluid, a 24K Creed bumps it into the net. Fluid spikes it, but it's read by the BLUESTONERS blocker. One touch there. An attempted 15J play from Imposters. Unfortunately, no one's there to follow through. And that was a really dumb play from there. Now Jerome Storm, he's going to set Jedi. Jedi lags, and unfortunately doesn't manage to get his spike through. That's another point for Bluestoners. Now they have a 2-point lead. Akiru, he's just going to go with a soft spike serve. It's an over receive again, however bumps it into the net this time. Fluid with a set to Trail, however Trail just jumps a little bit too late. It seems like he's might be lagging. Apparently he's GMT, and that's probably the reason why his spike there was a little bit delayed. Now Jedi, he's going to go with a bump serve. Alex with a great, not a really great receive. Fluid with a set to Trail, but gets dug by Jedi. Jerome diving on that ball, not ready to set it. Now Dev, he's going to get a free rebound. It's an over receive again. Alex is there to cover with a 15 bump into the net. Fluid with a nice jump set to Creed, and a great spot from Creed himself too on the left cross. Jedi expecting Creed to spike that into the middle, but against all odds, he changes his mind. Now 24 Creed, he's just going to go with a floater. A nice receive. Jerome's going to set Mello clips the net on his quick power. Libero diving, expecting that to go a little bit further, but against his expectations, it doesn't. Now Noodle, a jump set play to Trail again, and again Trail is packed. Trail cannot score right now. It's pretty sad. He's getting packed, he's missing spikes, and he's just getting dug all the time. Now Jerome Storm just going to go with a floater. Alex with a great receive. Fluid setting Aki, but a nice one-touch again there from the Noodle Lord. Now Noodle, he's going to set Dev. A nice dig there from Aki. Fluid setting Trail. Can Trail redeem himself? And yes, he can! He just wipes Dev's block! Oh man, if you keep getting blocked, then you just got to use the block to your advantage. Trail, great smart moves from him. Knowing that he's not performing as well, he's just going to go with that stop set. Everyone thinking he's going to be an easy block. Now Mello, he's going to try what Trail just did, and Aki's block was just a little bit too far and unexpected. But Aki's block was just pretty bad in general. It left a lot of open space, and unfortunately Mello did not see that. Mello himself being a really laggy player, so he probably does not have the time to adjust. Now Mello, he's going to go for a spike. A nice one-touch there from Alex. Now Alex is going to set Aki. Aki, it stops. A cut, and Dev's there to pick it up. Noodle Lord's on block mode, but it's covered by the back row of Imposters. Now Trail, he's going to ape it, but again, covered by Jerome Storm. The Noodle Lord setting Dev, but Alex reading that set perfectly, and a great block to Dev's wide quick, and he gets stuffed. Now Fluid is still serving. He's going to send that ball short with an up tilt F serve. Noodle Lord, he's going to set Dev, and that's Dev. Quicks it, but Fluid's there to dig it. A really high bump set there from Bluestoners, and Aki just kind of jumping away from that, not really giving him a chance to spike it. Now Creed, he's just going to F receive it. Alex is going to set Trail, and Trail scores it right in the right corner. Jerome Storm not making it there in time, and oh man. Bluestoners are now taking that lead and holding it really strong. Trail, he's going to go with a glide serve. Noodle setting TBNR Lance, but a nice one-touch again from Aki. Now Fluid F receiving that. Alex setting Aki, but again a nice cover from Imposter's back row. Whoa, why was that court so open? TBNR Lance just sees a really open spot, and that's a free point for Imposters. Now Dev, he's going to go for an F serve. It sends it short. It's not even over. Never mind. Sells a free point. You cannot make these mistakes. It's not possible. And if you do, I'm just... Anyways, Mello with an over receive again. Alex covering with a 15 into the net. And a 15J play there from Akiro to Alex. And no one is there to react in time. Great play from Bluestoners again. Aki going for a glide. Mello there to pick it up. This time it's not over. Noodle setting Lance. Lance gets a one-touch again by Creed. Two apes there from Bluestoners into the right corner. Jerome just didn't even react at all, or he's reading the other guy. Anyways, Bluestoners take another point. Now Aki, he's going to go with his F-serve again. Mello decoys an ape. Another set to TBNR Lance, and this time Lance gets a rebound properly. He's going to set Jedi this time. Jedi, it's offset though. Now Akiro's going to decoy an ape. Nobody is there to cover for it. Trail's just standing there. Completely stunned. Not even reacting to the ball. Oh man, this is a drop right in front of him. Now Akiro getting that easy receive. Oh, Creed again with this run-up spike. That deep cut. No one's ever expecting it. And it always works for some reason. And man, what about the second first person? This is AIDS. Never mind. Alex with a great serve. A 15 bump with the net, attempted by Nishan, but he gets it over. Now, another jump set play from Fluid to Creed, and man, Creed just slams that ball down right at mid. Imposters not really able to catch a break. Just the amount of versatility BLUESTONERS is showing right now is just really unreadable, and they just can't seem to get their rhythm. Now Jedi, he's going to receive it normally. Jedi getting packed by Fluid, but covered by Mellow. Now Jerome's going to set Jedi again. It's stopped. Jedi doesn't manage to hit the ball, and BLUESTONERS taking another point on 1 point away from taking this first set. Looks like they're just going to troll this. Not really sure what the play was there.
We're getting some Evo.
Oh, yeah. Imposters, no. Could they turn this around? Aki with a great receive. Trello decoying an A, but Carol with another jump set to Fluid, and the plays, they just keep ankling. It just does not stop. Oh, man. BLUESTONERS, compared to the Bear Traps game, oh, their plays, I think they've developed it a lot. And they don't seem as washed as they were during that game. Akira is not trying spiking for whatever odd reason. Setting for whatever odd reason. And the plays from BLUESTONERS themselves, they're not afraid to run it anymore, even if they're down by a few points. And that's like the kind of mentality you want. You're supposed to run risky plays to get risky points. And those points are what going to save your game. These plays, the little things add up, you know? And that's what gave BLUESTONERS such a huge advantage throughout this entire game. Imposters, yeah, their spiking ability is great, but unfortunately, they just don't really seem to be working as a team right now. But then, the covers from both sides are equally awesome. Like, we've got some pretty great digs. However, TBNR Lance, his spiking style is pretty obvious. He keeps spamming the low powers, and the spikes either get one-touched or not even, or just gets completely blocked. So I feel like they're going to start tightening his defense on Jedi, since TBNR Lance is such a free block. Now Fluid, he's going to go for a 15J, but Creed there spikes it, and a great cover there from Imposter's back row. TBNR Lance with another low power, and he's lagging. He glides away from that ball. And that's a free point for BLUESTONERS, and that's their first point of the second set. Now Jerome Storm, he's going to set Jedi a quick, and Jedi, great spot. Akira shuffling in between, covering most of that side of the court, but Jedi catches him right when he shuffled, right into the middle. Now TBNR Lance, he's going to serve with a glide. Akira there with a nice receive. An attempted play there from BLUESTONERS, and unfortunately Trail is just going to blame the receive. However, it's obviously a skill issue. Now TBNR Lance, he's just going to bump it over. Alex with an F receive. Fluid setting Trail, but Jedi catches it with a nice drop. A 15 bump into net from Nishan. Jedi, dunks that right over the blocker, or there was no blocker there. And that's another point for Imposters. Starting it off with a 2-point lead. Isn't it?
What? You walk into the fire?
Now Jedi, he's just going to... An F receive there from Alex. Jedi again with a great drop. However, it's over. Mellow covers, trails it for the second time, and BLUESTONERS sell that receive. Alex, 15 bumping that into the net. However, it was really angled, and that ball just goes to the other court. Now TBNR Lance is serving again. He's going to go over a glide. Alex again with a nice cover. Akira trying to ape, but Noodle digs it. Jerome setting Mellow. Unfortunately, the set was too low. Mellow expecting that ball to be a little higher, and he's pre-clicking for it. Obviously adjusting for his ping. And unfortunately, it doesn't manage to get through. Hits the net. Now Creed, he's going to be serving. Noodle with a great receive. Now Jerome setting Jedi. Jedi with a semi. Oh, the S-tilt. Straight into the left corner. Creed, he was playing that long too, but it just goes right over the block. Dive. Now Jedi, he's just going to go with another bump serve, sending that ball long. Now Fluid, he's going to set Aki, but he gets dug by Noodle Lord. Nobody there to cover again. And Imposters making such simple mistakes right now. Now Fluid with another bump serve.
What?
Jedi there to pick that ball up. Jerome setting Dev. Dev
God
with a
damn.
spike, but it gets dug again. Now a trail setting Aki a stop power. He's expecting the ball to keep going, but no. Trail just has that on stop mode for some reason, and Aki doesn't manage to hit the ball. Now Jerome Storm is going to be serving. Sends it straight down the middle. 24K Creed with a nice cover. Alex setting Aki, but it gets dug again by TBNR Lance. The Noodle Lord setting Dev. A nice one-touch there from Alex, reading that back row attack. Now Alex, he's going to set Aki again. Creed just feints the ball over, giving Imposters a free chance to attack. Alex forgetting that he's on block mode, but Creed with a great dig. Alex setting Trail a really fast power, and Trail's just not ready for it. He's not even looking at the ball the correct direction when he's trying to spike it. And that's another point for Imposters. Now Jerome Storm, he's still going to go serve. Right side, Aki with a dig, and Alex going to set Trail. Trail with a really nice delay, but Jerome's there to pick it up again. Noodle with a quick to Dev, and Dev mids that ball. Trail's drop is not coming through on top right now for Bluestoners, and Bluestoners are just kind of struggling at the moment to just pick up the ball at any point at this game. The second set, they were doing really well this first. Now Creed, he's going to receive that. A back set play, but Nishan with a great drop, picking that ball up. Dev again with the mid, but Creed's there to pick it up this time. Another back set play attempted, and Dev is there to pick it up again. Noodle setting Mello. Mello with a great dunk. Ooh, out. Akiro just diving towards the middle area. Mello with a great long over that, and a really good read. Now Jerome Storm is going to be serving for again. He's going to stop with an F. He's going to F. No way. He just aces that. Jerome Storm back tilt F serve with stop mode, and it just drops right in front of Fluid. Jerome Storm, he's going to go for a glide serve this time. Misses the first chance second time. He's just going to go with a floater. Now Creed, he's going to pick that one up with 15 bump into the net. Noodle with a great receive. And a dive there from Nishan right underneath Noodle's block. And Noodle falls through with a great quick right into the middle. Nobody's expecting it. Imposter doing a lot better compared to the first set with their messed up teamwork. But again, it could be Bluestoners' fault. Jerome with a nice pickup off of Creed's ape, and another 15J to Dev this time, right in between Trail and the Libero. Nobody's getting that ball. And Imposters now have a 9-point lead. And Jerome Storm, he's just going to float it again. Creed picking that one up. Aki with a straight, but Nishan, oh my god, his pre-dive is going to get that. Aki with another spike, but TBNR Lance is there to pick it up. Another, oh, unfortunate. And that ends Imposter's run. And Noodle Lord with a 10 bump into the net, and nobody managed to hit it this time. And that's it for their run. Now Noodle, however, he's going to get a free ball. Never mind. Dev decoys that to the wide, and TBNR Lance just comes out of nowhere, spikes that ball straight down. And Mello, he's just going to go with a floater. Akiru getting a nice F-Rec and a great spot on the right cross. Jerome Storm moving in a little bit too much, and unfortunately, not much you could do there in that position anyways. Akiru had a great, it's a lot of space to work with. Noodle setting Dev a quick power and a nice drop and a dig from Trail, a low power against Akiru, and he clips the net. TBNR Lance reaction time is just not fast enough, and it just drops right in front of his feet. Dive Aki with a glide. Mello picking that ball up. TBNR Lance trying to go for a quick power. 13, and he's that close to the setter. Not really sure what the play is there, but unfortunately, he does not manage to hit that. Bluestoners finally decide to call a TO, and the reason why is that there's a full server. Now,
Easy peasy, I get that kill.
Yeah, you don't really need this many referees, but you play it how you want to. You know, every single one of our VDL matches. I think the last one, Blair Traps versus in Box Fish, we had like 6 refs or something. It was stupid. I feel like we're missing just some people. Only M, I think, out of everyone here has admin. Joms doesn't have admin. Mumu might have admin, but let's be honest. Is Mumu really doing anything? Maybe she's giving that occasional, oh, that was a line fault call. Or she might not even be doing anything. But yeah, timeout call from Blue Stoners. I'm expecting this to give them a power up, and they're gonna make an insane comeback. Now watch the insane comeback. If I'm wrong, then well, too bad. I'm usually right. Now Dave Aki, he's just gonna spawn one ball. Second time, he's just gonna go with an F serve. Farland's there to pick that one up. Now Noodle, a dive play, and Kikero reads that really well, picks that one up. Akira with a nice spike, but Nishan is there to pick that one up. Dev, he's gonna go for a cut, and unfortunately that set goes right over his head. His jump is just not fast enough, and Blue Stoners take a point. Now Aki, he's gonna go with a rush serve. However, Jerome's there to pick it up. A nice a wipe there from Dev, but a great cover from the back row. Fluid just jumping on that ball for no reason. Fluid, I guess it was an accidental jump, but whatever the play was, it just didn't work, and now Imposters take another point. Dev going for a slow F serve. He's going to send a short. Aki with a great ape straight down the middle, and he scores that for Blue Stoners. Blue Stoners now 7 points down. I think Akira is supposed to be serving right now.
Should save it for when we go into the vault.
Referee giving the wrong call. Oh, no way. Mumu actually doing something? She's calling line fault. And insane. That was a really late call, but oh well. Now Fluid calling another timeout. Not really sure what's happening right now, but looks like the referee was a little late on that call. Apparently there was a line fault on, I forgot which play. I think it was the serve or something.
Oh, hell no.
Referee, honestly, I could do this better, but I won't do it because I'm commentating. Media team #referees can suck my popsicle that was in the fridge for 30 years. Yeah. we gotta keep it a little bit PG, you know. So yeah, they can suck the really frozen popsicle in my fridge, and I hope they get brain freeze. So referees, do a better job. I don't think it's really that hard to referee, but then again, it is hard to referee. I speak from personal experience. But you have 3 referees, so it shouldn't be this hard. Like, anyways, timeout over. I think it's Imposter serve. Dev, he's back row now. He's going to go with a rush serve. Sends that straight. And Willis is on the court now. Creed with another run-up spike. Jedi this time picks that ball up. Noodle with a 13. Willis digs that spike from Jedi. Now Akira with a great cross. TBNR Lance just not making it there in time. However, I can't blame him, though. Akira had a lot of options. Now Akira, he's just going to rotate to back row with a V-serve. Okay, Akira, he's just going to score a V-serve. Mello, completely stunned. Not really sure what's going on. He's looking like he's just walking around, not really sure. Now Akira's going to go with another V-serve. Mello this time doesn't let it happen. Now Noodle is going to set Jedi. Jedi with a nasty cut, and Fluid there getting stomped. If Fluid was smart about it, he could call that it was a stomp by the other team, and it would be a point for Blue Stoners, but he's not smart, so unfortunate. Now 24K Creed with a receive. A jump set play there from Fluid to Creed, but Creed just a little bit too slow, or the set was too high. Either way, it didn't work. Now the Noodle Lord, he's just going to go casually, bump the serve over, and he's going to Alex there picking that ball up. Fluid now setting Willis. Willis making his first time. Goes for a cut, but Jerome's there to pack him. Nice cover there from the back row of Blue Stoners. A rebound again. Blue Stoners still have possession. Now Willis open court. He's going to short it, but Jedi's there to pick it up. Now Jerome Storm setting Lance. Oh, Jedi stealing that with a nice stop set play. Willis with another slow power dug again by Nishan. Jerome Storm pressing the wrong button and accidentally spawns the ball, completely panicking throughout that entire play, and sells that rally. Now 24K Green, he's going to float that serve over. Noodle with a great receive. Jerome Storm setting Lance a low power, but Willis out of nowhere packs him. That ball is just going to fall, and Oh man, Willis making a complete change to BLUESTONERS' atmosphere right now. Creed, he's even doing his million flick serve, even though he's not hitting it. He's just going to float it over this time, and Farlands with a great receive. Jerome Storm setting Jedi. Oh man, that was really open. Not really sure what the spike was doing there. I guess he was expecting Jedi to quick that ball, but against all odds, it was not. Now, TBNR Lance, he's going to go for a rush serve, however, misses his first try. Second time, I guess he's just going to go with a bump, and he does. Sends that ball short. Alex with an F receive. Now Fluid, he's going to set Willis. Willis reaction time a little bit too slow. That ball was going a little too fast for Willis, or Willis is lagging, and he's delayed, and that's really unfortunate for BLUESTONERS. Now TBNR Lance with another bump serve. Akiro bump receiving it. Fluid with a quick to Willis. This time he spikes it, but it gets dug by the back row. Jerome Storm pushes it over with a block. No way. What a play. What a play. What a play. Oh my god. Jerome Storm trying to jump set it. And he just pushes that ball barely over with a block. And nobody was ready for it. Oh my god. Imposters. Ridiculous right now. Now Willis F receiving that, but Fluid setting Willis. Willis finally getting a good point in. Mello full dropping for whatever reason. And Willis with a great spot on the cross. Now Fluid, he's just going to V-serve that. He's going to send that ball short. Farlands with a great receive. Now 15J again. Jedi delays it, but Akiro's there to pick it up. Alex dive setting it. Jedi and Jerome on that spike. Willis gets absolutely packed, and now Jedi rotating to back row. Jedi, he's just going to go with his rush serve. Oh, right side. Nobody's there. Aki completely confused as to what's going on. And Jedi aces again for Imposters. I think there was the first time that F serve from Jerome. And now Jedi with another one of his beautiful aces on that beautiful rush serve. I guess it's something only mobile players can do, though. So if you're a mobile player, take notes. Jedi, he's doing a bump. 24K Creed, low receive, Alex setting Willis. Willis with a nice S-tilt, but Jedi's there to pick it up. Now no setter is there that is ready. Mello, he's just going to rebound it. Free ball, Jerome's nice receive there. Mello 15 bump into the net again. And it's a wipe this time. However, it's a one-touch. Easy receive for BLUESTONERS. Mello pre-jumping for that 8. Completely stopping 24 Creed's chance of ever scoring that, and completely shuts him down. I think BLUESTONERS just gave up this second set, and they're just going to spawn a ball, and that ends the second set. Imposters taking that by 12 points. Oh god. BLUESTONERS getting absolutely dogged on the second set. Like, first set, it was a pretty close game, most of it, but oh, Imposters right at the start, they're just going to not give BLUESTONERS any chance to do anything. The back row receives were on point, and literally anything that was happening that BLUESTONERS tried, it's like Imposters are reading their minds. They know what they're going to do. Imposters act on it. They know what to do to counter them. However, I think BLUESTONERS will have a chance to take this third set. They were pretty tilted, and as the game went on, you just kind of get more reckless without... It's very affecting to your mentals, and just keeping that let's win this set mindset is very difficult when you're down by 10. But they could turn it around in the third set, fresh start right now. And this one's for all the marbles. They just have to play as well as they did in the first set. But Imposters, again, if they can just keep the receives up, just digging every one of BLUESTONER's spikes, then Imposters will just take another win. And surprisingly, the timeouts didn't really work for BLUESTONERS. Not really sure why. It's because they're a cursed team, I guess. But yeah, BLUESTONERS are missing a lot of their sets. I think a few players are delayed on both teams. But either way, it's gonna go pretty well now, I think, that Willis showed up. Even though sometimes he's not the most consistent player on the court, he's a great addition to any team, to be honest. He can get those sneaky plays in, and his receives are also really great. Where you at hit, not getting subbed on at all, just showing how reliable of a player he is and how important he is to the BLUESTONERS team. Now it is I think it's BLUESTONERS serve. Oh, I just realized Jedi is gone from the game. Jerome Storm now setting TBR Lance. TBR Lance getting absolutely packed by Willis. Nobody is expecting that much of an angle on a block, but Willis does it, and no rebound there. And I think Imposters just lost their carry, which means they probably lost the game. Jerome Storm setting Riot, but no, Riot proves me wrong, and he gets a block right past. He gets a spike around Willis's block, and he scores it straight down the middle. Now TBR Lance, he's going to just do a little dance there. He's just going to go with a serve. Fluid with a nice receive. Alex setting Willis, and Willis mids that ball. Mello not dropping fast enough. And BLUESTONERS taking another point. Starting it off, and they're taking a little bit of a lead now.
I know. I'm so good with movement, right?
Is that Willis? He's going to go for a serve. Riot with a great receive. Now Jerome, he's going to send Mello. Mello with a nice semi, but Fluid reads it this time. Drops back. Reed with a nice 15 bump into net play there, but gets a nice one-touch onto Jerome. Mello follows through with a great spike off of Jerome. Set right down into the middle again, and Imposters tie the game. And Jedi is back, but they might just keep this lineup on. It doesn't look like Jedi is getting subbed on anytime soon, so they just might keep this. Now Riot, he's going to serve. Fluid there, receiving it. Akira with a nice cross. Dev drops back in time to pick that one up. Dev again with a stomp from TBR Lance, but he still manages to pull that mid off. And oh god, that was a great spike from Dev too. But Dev seems to like hitting those mids a lot, and they score. Willis with a decoy 8, 24K Creed with a nice quick straight into the middle. Noodle Lord expecting that straight. Unfortunately, it's not.
I won't kill you if you do it.
Alex with a stop F serve. Dev there to pick it up. Jerome setting Dev. Dev looking at the complete opposite direction of the court. Just hits it towards the spectators. I think he was expecting Aquasela to receive that ball, but unfortunately Aquasela was not paying attention because he's a spectator, and spectators usually don't receive the ball. Now Jerome, he's going to set Mello with low power. Mello with another peak spike, but trails there to cover another 15 bump into the net, and Akira with a great quick straight down on that short. And the Libero does not manage to pick that in time. BLUESTONERS now 2 points ahead. Alex with a stop F serve. Noodle with a nice receive. Now Jerome, he's going to 15 bump into the net. And Dev does the exact same thing Akira does, except in a different spot. And this time it was on Akira, who didn't pick that one up. Imposters now 4-5. Jerome Storm looks like he's rotating to back row. He's just going to float it over. Willis with a nice bump receive. Alex decoying an 8. Akira getting set. But Noodle Lord with a great glide block. And he completely shuts down Akira on that cut. Oh, God. Imposters, now they're tying the game. Jerome Storm, he's going to send that ball long, short again with a floater. TBR Lance reads the 8 that BLUESTONERS attempted. Dev with a pre-click. Willis there to pick it up again on the cross. Creed again with a run-up spike. One touch from the blockers, and unfortunately the wing spiker, it just goes barely over his head, and they pull what I like to call a call-in. Now TBR Lance, he's going to receive it. Mello would have gotten hard block there, but a great cover from Nishan. However, the second it was over, Trail just apes it to the right cross of the court, and that's another point for BLUESTONERS. Now Creed is going to do a few flicks there, but he clips the net on a serve, and it's an easy receive. Noodle sending Mello, I think, the wrong power, and Nishan again there to cover, and unfortunately it's a 10 this time. Trail still had that long, and that's another point for BLUESTONERS. It looks like IMPOSTERS is going to call a timeout now for Imposters. BLUESTONERS are up by 3, so this could turn around the game. Imposters did this exact same thing against Whirlpool Swords, except a little further into the match. And and they could, just start taking a massive advantage because timeouts give people powers. Imposters, their digs are not as consistent as they were in the second set, where they just didn't let BLUESTONERS spike or score the ball at all, but it was probably because Jedi got subbed off and Jedi stayed off. However, Imposters were doing pretty well, even with Jedi off. But now that he's back on, I feel like this could... Or is he on? Or are they just going to keep him subbed off? I'm not really sure. Jedi, he doesn't seem to be on the court, but it looks like... Yeah, he's not going to be on the court. Jedi is going to stay subbed off. And it looks like both rotations are going to keep the exact same players. Now it's BLUESTONERS serve. 24K Creed is just going to spawn a ball for no reason. before the timer runs out. Now he's just going to go with a floater. Floats it over. Fallens with a nice receive. Now the noodle setting Mello. Mello with a nice delay. Trail on, not on block mode, but Willis still digs the ball anyway. Akero with a force swipe onto Dev's block. And what a play there from Akero. Great game sense. Knowing that Dev had that block, he was going to go for that wipe too. Now 24K Creed, he's going to serve that. Farlands is there with a nice receive. And Noodle, even though his set was a little off, that ball goes really short. And Imposters take a point. Funny score, by the way. I know I've said this joke, and it's so overused, but it's funny, I guess. Some people still laugh for whatever reason. Now, a quick attempted there from the Noodle Lord, but Dev's on block mode and ends up wiping him. He's trying to cover that again, but to no avail because it was a 4-touch. Now, Akiro, he's going to go for a rush serve. Jerome Storm, however, there to pick the ball up. Noodle setting Lance, but no way. Did Lance just wipe that off of Fluid? Oh my god. TBR Lance just completely predicting Fluid on the block there and tools him. Willis, 3 spins. And that's the trick. 3 spins and he scores. Mello right in between TBR Lance and Mello on that short. And no one picks that one up. Now Fluid is rotating the back row. He's just going to bump it over. Oh, looks like Jedi got subbed on for BLUESTONERS. He's on block mode, though, unfortunately. Noodle Lord reacting in time, gets that ball over the net. Now Akiro, he's setting out trail. It's a stop set, though, and he pulls off that double jump. Oh, my. What a great spot, too, on the left cross. What a great play.
How did you run by that?
Now Fluid, he's going to serve again for BLUESTONERS. They're up by 5, and if they can maintain this throughout the entire game, it'll be a guaranteed win. However, Jedi got put on for BLUESTONERS, so it could turn around this game. Now, Willis, he's going to go with a slow power set. What the hell? Imposters getting a 1-touch. Unfortunately, the back row does not manage to react in time and pick that one up, and it's a really pathetic call-in again. Now Fluid, he's just going to go with an F serve, sends it long, Jerome Storm picks that up without even needing to move. Noodle with a low power on Lance, Lance with an R spike, a rebound I guess, Jedi with a good cover. Now Noodle setting Jedi, Jedi quicks it straight down the middle, and that's another point for BLUESTONERS. Sorry, Imposters. Now Imposters are down 5, but can they turn this around right now with Jedi in front row? Trail, now he's going to receive that. It's a little off. Alex going to set Willis. Willis, 2 spins this time. He tries an S tilt, and unfortunately it's a little too far out. And that's another point for Imposters. The comms in BLUESTONERS seem to be a little bit, you know, sarcastic right now. Trail, he's going to go a nice receive. A bump set play there to Fluid, and a great spot on the left cross. Nobody saw that coming. And Fluid scores a point for BLUESTONERS. Now BLUESTONERS, Trail he's going to serve. He's just going to go with a glide. Doesn't even manage to jump. Going to dive on it. And he's going to float it over. Now Farland with a nice receive. Jerome Storm, he's going to set Jedi. Jedi a little too slow on that play there. And BLUESTONERS now have a 6-point lead. It's looking really good for BLUESTONERS right now. 6 points ahead, and they've got a really strong lineup. Their receives are doing great. Their spikers are doing great. Everything is going great for BLUESTONERS right now. Imposters, on the other hand, put Jedi on super late for some reason, so I'm not really sure what the thought process there was. Now, TBR Lance, he's going to go for a soft spike, but again, it's packed by Alex. And even though it was soft, nobody's there to cover. TBR Lance has the most readable spikes in this game, probably. You guys should know this. If you just want to block him, just block the quick, and you guys are good. And now, Trail, he's going to go for a bump serve. Nishan with a nice receive. Mello decoying an ape, setting Jedi. Jedi with a great mid, but Trail's there to pick it up this time. Willis with a really early pre-jump and a nice 1-touch there from Jedi. Mello with a nice mid on the ape, but Akiro's there to pick it up. Now Akiro is setting Willis. Willis following through with a great long straight onto that line, or like a mid-ish area, and Mello does not make it there in time to pick that one up. Now Trail, he's going to do whatever the hell he wants because they're up by 8. And if you're up by 8, you basically won the game. Now Farland, he's going to go for a nice receive. TBR Lance, he's going to rebound the ball again. However, a 15J play there. Great chemistry there. TBR Lance setting Jerome and Jedi. Jerome decoying that set and Jedi following through. Now TBR Lance... I think Imposters are out of TOs. Aren't they out of... Now Alex with a bump set, and Jedi dropping far enough to pick that one up. Mello pre-clicking by accident. The animation doesn't die out fast enough, and that's another point for BLUESTONERS. Now BLUESTONERS, yeah, isn't that 3 TOs?
I'm going. I was never here. Literally.
I swear they've used 3 now.
Where did I go today?
People are confused as to why Jedi is hitting like super tall spikes right now. Like Fluid is wondering when did Jedi become 6'7". Oh man. But oh damn. Imposters now getting absolutely stomped. It's just a reverse sweep at this point compared to the second set where Imposters was dominating BLUESTONERS. It looks like BLUESTONERS are now going to dominate Imposters. And I don't think there's a really good chance for Imposters right now, even if they're calling that timeout. BLUESTONERS, they're just at the peak of their game right now. I'm pretty sure their receives are on point, and everyone on Imposters is probably feeling a little bit down. So TBNR Lance not getting many of his spikes through, and that's probably why BLUESTONERS have such a huge lead right now. Now Willis, is that his... Now Willis is just going to go with a floater. F receiver from Noodle. A 15J attempted to Jedi, and unfortunately it's over, or Jedi just doesn't jump in time. Anyways, that play there was just a little way off compared to their usual game. Now, Noodle still great receive. Mello with a pre-jump again. Willis picks it up again, Alex. Setting Creed, another nice run-up spike there, and he sent that ball way short. Now, BLUESTONERS up 10. Willis just going to go with a backward FR serve, and he's just going to drum store and 15 bump into the net. Jedi with a nice double jump, but Alex is going to pick that one up. Oh, Trail with a double jump again. Unfortunately, he's back row, though, and he jumps right into the front row. Now, Farlands, he's going to pick that one up. Jerome setting Jedi, and Jedi setting that ball long. Willis with a slow turn, just looking at that ball. Pretty sure that Trail is not front row. And Trail, was that Trail who hit that? There we go. Now, that over receive was probably planned, and Trail coming out of nowhere, sending that ball to the right corner. It was a really fat line fault. Alex just going to sell his serve. They're up by 10. They don't even care at this point. And now Jerome Storm is serving. He's on the back row of Imposters. He's just going to go with a glide serve. However, he doesn't manage to jump in time. Going to float it over. Willis there to pick that ball up. Now Trail with an 8, but Dev there grabs that one. Mello with a delay. Unfortunately, the set is over, and Akero also had Mello on clamps too. And BLUESTONERS 2 points away from ending this game with 11-point lead right now. 24K Creed, he's just going to go for a 2-flick serve, and Jerome's there to pick that one up. Noodle setting Mello with a straight, and wow, that is out. Oh man, everyone on Imposters is off their game, and this situation is completely hopeless. I think they've just given up. Yeah, Imposters, no chance. They have to make 12 points within and only one room for error. No mistake, actually. They're not allowed to make any mistake if they want to make this comeback. 9 points. Sorry, 11 points, and I doubt that'll happen. Now Alex, he's going to set that. Trail with a nice set spike, and our Farlands with a great pickup. But Creed picking up Dev's quick. Trail with a nice spike, and Dev is there to get that one. Lance getting boosted, and that's the end of the game. Unfortunate for Imposters, they completely stomped BLUESTONERS in the second set, but the third set, BLUESTONERS just did the complete opposite and absolutely dominated Imposters, 13-25. That is the end of the game, and we're going to interviews. Hello. Alright. We gotta get. Let's get. I promised Creed that he would get a chance. So.
Alright, what's poppin', bro?
Hi, hello Creed. How are you feeling right now?
Good. I woke up right before the game happened, so
woke up. Did you take like a nap or something?
Yeah, bro. I took like a 2-hour nap. I don't know if that counts as a nap, but like,
Oh, it definitely does.
yeah.
So you
So
were you like kind of drowsy the entire game, or were
I
you,
mean, like,
were you
I
feeling
didn't.
like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good? Were you feeling good after a nap?
Look, I'm getting my teammates are like betraying me, bro. I'm not getting set because I'm too loud, bro. Like, it's not fair.
Well, you gotta clear comms sometimes, you know.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Where's Vibes back? Is he in the VC? Oh, yeah, Vibes. You suck, bro. We're actually releasing you, bro. I just want to let you know that you are trash, bro. You are terrible. I'm joking, obviously.
Okay.
Alright, you
Let
can
me
do
just
that.
ask you some questions.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with a really generic one. Who do you think's the
Alright.
MVP with that in that game?
I'm not gonna say me because that's just bias. So let's see. Willis. I think Willis. You know why? Because like I don't know, he's good every time.
Yeah, but like even when he came on, you guys absolutely dominated. Even though he came on in the second set, you guys were down by a lot, and still, the third set, I guess it's his like kind of presence that made you guys perform this well.
No, the second set was Vibes, bro. The second set, I think Vibes selling the most. If you don't know who Vibes is, that's true. This guy asked for 16J.
15 or 16? I don't
16J.
16J. Makes sense.
Also, can you stop saying that? You know, like that's a 15J when me and Fluid do that play. That is a 12J stop.
Okay, look, I'm too lazy to actually like
Alright, just ask the
frame
questions,
by
bro.
frame. Okay, I guess I will stop now. There, happy? You guys happy?
I said ask the question. Ask the question.
Okay. One more question, Creed.
Alright.
If you could actually no, if you could recruit anybody in this league, who would you get?
Because it's like
You're
I don't
cutting
know.
out.
He's just good. He's a. Oh, okay. All right.
Did you say Nishan?
Yeah, niche because like you know, sometimes we don't have Alex. I mean, he come to every game, but like sometimes we still can't.
Okay. Yeah. And do you think you and Fluid like compared to the Bear Traps game, you guys did a lot better.
Wait, everybody's saying spikers. Oh, spikers. All right. I don't know. I don't care. Like I don't think we would need anyone, bro.
But like, if you could, who would you get? Anybody in this league?
Even if they're already signed.
Even if
All
they're
right,
already signed.
obviously. All right. Probably Link, honestly. Because like, listen, bro, listen. All right, I can explain why. Because like, you know, like I've been, we played it like this group played with him for a while now, so like we have kind of like a little bit of chem with him.
Okay, yeah, that's
Link's a troll. Yeah, I know he's a troll, but like still, bro.
Okay, yeah. Well, I haven't seen Almighty Kemi play that many times.
Everybody's getting mad at me, bro.
And yeah, but hold on. And compared to your Bear Traps game, what do you think was different this time?
The mood in VC was really bad last time. Like nobody, like it was like silent, bro.
So you guys were just vibing this entire time?
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh
That's
no. I think it's because I turned on my music, bro.
The music.
Yeah, I turned my music.
So unfortunately, I can't play music, or else I'm gonna get copyright strikes. So I would ask you to play it, but then I'm gonna get copyright striked, and I need money, even though I don't get paid for this. Anyways, nice, good play.
Invite Fluid onto the stage.
No, I have to do an interview from someone on the other team. Let's get Farlands, the guy you want to recruit. All right. Well, yeah, you played really well. Even though I feel like I forgot who. Yeah, you did really well. And those run-up spikes again just kept murdering imposters.
Did I get MVP, bro? I was like 100%, dog. Like no way, bro.
Oh no. All right, bye. All right, where's the one and only Yo Farlands? Did he leave? Is he gone? Yo Farlands. Oh no, he's still here. Let's get this man up here, even though I've done so many interviews with him. What's up? Hello, Yo Farlands.
Hello.
Imposters.
Just so you know, Fluid is getting MVP for your team.
Fluid is getting MVP for BLUESTONERS?
Yeah, that's what was in ref chat.
But like, are we gonna talk about that? Are we gonna talk about that? That it's okay. That dives, Aki receiving that and Fluid just kind of, jumping away from it. Are we gonna talk about that at all? Or are we just gonna ignore that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wrecked the ball, so I do.
And yeah, you're very consistent with your receives too. You're doing Libero rotations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you guys put Jedi on sooner for the third set? Why did you guys wait until you were down by like 4?
Jedi?
Yeah.
All my aims are so
We
bad.
did have him on. He was middle blocker.
Yeah, no, but like third set, you guys didn't put him on until like you were down by 4.
We didn't? I swear we did.
No, you didn't.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess I would have to ask the captain for that. But out of you, who do you think played the best aside from Jedi? Obviously, Jedi played well, but like we can't.
on my team?
Yeah.
Oh, that goes to my guy Jerome. No, I'm joking. That goes to my guy Noodle, bro. He really thought I was about to say Storm. He sucks, bro. My man is gliding all the way to the other court. Like, what are you doing?
All right. Yep, you heard it from Nishan, the one and only top receiver of this game, voted by community and proven that Jerome Storm is a doggy setter. Oh God. Well, yeah. Again, you guys did really well. Second set, you absolutely shit on BLUESTONERS. Like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah, we started not overing the ball, of course. That's
yeah, but then what do you think changed in the third set? Was it Willis? Do you think this is all Willis's fault? The reason why?
Bro, you know who? I think it's all the back row's fault. Opai, Aki, bro. Akiro, bro. Akiro's wrecking the ball. Like, bro, if Akiro's wrecking the ball, what are you supposed to do?
I also noticed that TBNR Lance, his spikes were not pretty readable, to be honest. Like he kept getting packed. Yeah, I think he should have a little bit more variety. Why doesn't he change to that?
I don't know. I'm not Lance. I'm just your fireman.
But like, you're his teammate, aren't you? You should like know why. Because if you're here, then you should do scrims too, right?
I think it's because like, well, he scored it with like the second set, like to the corner and down middle. Yeah. I think he just wanted to keep that, but then the scorers adjusted it, so they blocked it.
Yeah, but like after some point, I think you should like kind of notice that. TBNR Lance, the one and only.
All right.
Alright, yeah, hold on. I'm lost the stage. Alright, let's do this. Where is this TBNR Lance guy? Is he here? I cannot tell. I don't think he is. Unfortunate. Well, I'll get someone else on. Let's see. Who do I want to get on? Do we invite Jerome Storm on? Yeah, let's get Jerome Storm up here. Jerome Storm, come on to the stage and let's. Hello, Jerome.
Oh, hi Nathan. All right, bro. Nishan, look. I don't know what was with your receives in the first set, Nishan. I don't know what you're talking about my points, bro. You overed like every single receive in the first set, bro. I swear to God. But anyways, right? I said we should have put on Zale because Zale would have just 13 in the middle and scored. But like, that's fine. We lost, but it was a good game. We were kind of choking on spikes. Nishan sucked at receiving in the first set. Overed like absolutely everything, but don't mind. This guy Clev, he's just good. Give him MVP. I don't know why Just didn't go on if we needed receives as well. So,
no, what the hell do you say?
Nishan, your receiving really sucks in the first set. Don't mind.
Alright, well, Jerome Storm has said his piece about Yo Farlands. I guess they're at odds at each other at this point. But I bet you guys still,
Oh no, this is an Ilva thing, Nathan. It happens all the time. Don't mind.
Okay, apparently I was drafted to Ilva for main league, which is not the greatest.
Well, Ranked said we should get you, and I was like, if you want to, because you needed a setter. So,
Alright, we're going off topic. I gotta get Fluid in here. Bye, Jerome. Alright, Fluid, come up here. Last one. Hello,
right,
Fluid.
Bro, finally, bro. Why did you, bro? Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
Yeah. Why did you guys try like a lot more plays? Like compared to bear traps, you guys kept running those like the first set was literal like plays after play after play. I could see Spiker setting you. I could see like freaking back bump sets to the back row. Why?
Okay. So like everybody like I wanted to get sets as a setter, so then you know I could look cool because being a setter you don't really look cool. You just set the ball and block. But like they didn't want to send me it, so I forced them. I kind of forced them to.
So that's the reason why you were running a lot more plays compared to usually. You wanted to look cooler.
Yeah, of course.
And it worked.
All
right, no. Let me just ask let me ask the audience right now, guys. Did Fluid look cooler? Unlock the channel right now. Unlock it right now. Let's unlock this channel, bro. Can we unlock this right now, please? Rin, unlock it right now. We need to ask the audience right now.
It's not like anybody was paying attention to me, to be honest.
Rin, unlock the channel right now. We gotta ask what the audience says. What the audience thinks. All right. People, do you think that Fluid looked cooler that entire
game? See what bro, look at it. It's only my teammates. It's bro. Look at this. They hate me.
Fluid, I think everyone's already
look at this shit, bro. They don't like me.
I think everyone's already spoken. Yeah. So do you think you still look cool though? Not anymore.
I never did.
So you're just running plays for the fun of it. But yeah,
I wanna do like I wanna look cooler. I like.
Then like block better.
Block better?
Yeah.
I read like the 13s and stuff. I just like don't get there in time.
Yeah, but if you do, then that makes you look cool. That's all you gotta do as a setter is block better, and then once you do that, you'll become a really cool setter. It's that easy. Like Noodle, he's a cool dude. Your Farland's already said himself because you know he's his bro, and he's his bro because of his blocks. So you're a cool setter if you can block. So that's a little bit of advice for you.
I'm not low at all. By the way.
If anything, yeah, just literally blocks.
I'm at max HP right now.
Yo, like, can we get like Jimmy's out here, bro? He been talking smack, bro.
Nah, I need to ask one more question, and then I'm probably gonna dip. All right, Fluid.
What?
If you had unlimited touches in this game, what would you do with it? Like in a volleyball rally, like what was?
Unlimited touches?
Yeah, unlimited touches.
That's tricky. Let me think. We'd probably do some crazy plays. I'm honestly not even sure.
Yeah, it sounds like bump around the net until the other team ins it. So that shows what type of person you are. See, Fluid, you're an outstanding person because you want to run plays. Alex over here, being the total bozo,
bro, this guy.
Being a boring bozo, bumping it around the net until the other team ins it. Like, what type of player is this? You're so boring.
Alex, bro, you're so weird.
Exactly, Alex. You're here to have fun. How is that fun? Do you think that bumping it around the net team incident is fun? It's funny. It's not funny. It gets boring. Like 1 or 2 times it's funny, yeah, but like after that, bruh. And Alex, that just proves how creative you are. Your imagination, honestly, like, is so original. I could not have thought of that ever. Like,
yo, Java, can you get Trail in here? I want to see what he has to say.
Well, like after I stop the recording, anyways. Thanks for tuning in. I need more subs so I can get more clout and roast people.
What up? It's your boy Diggity Dog Trail.
Alright.